Hi.
So many hands in the air.
Yeah. I was high-fiving all of our viewers out there.
Oh, high five.
Yeah.
I thought we were raising the roof.
There we
90s
go.
thing.
I suppose these are high 10s.
Yeah,
to be,
that's
to
true.
be technical.
Yeah.
And that was actually a high 30
That
with,
was.
with all of us. So
You remember
Yeah,
that one
numbers aren't
line
my
from
forte.
30 Rock where Liz Lemon's like, high-fiving a million angels? It's kind of what this feels like.
So I feel like by the end of this virtual write-in, that's what all these guys are going to be doing from all the writing they get done.
Yeah. Welcome to our virtual write-in. My name's Tim.
I'm Madeline.
And I am Chris.
We're super, super excited to write with you guys today. Madeline has some awesome prompts, all centered around heroes. And it's also, if you hadn't already heard, hashtag Grow Creativity Day.
Whoa.
What
So I
is
like
that?
this. I haven't seen that. Well, I haven't
It's
seen,
hip.
seen this before.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like worried that there's some like FBI agent watching me. Like, they're flashing gang signs. I knew that's what this nonprofit was up to. Yes, it is hashtag. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
The hashtag.
It is hashtag Grow Creativity Donation Day. So we've been planning this for a little while. This is a day for our community to come together and write together, and really just kind of spend some time working on your April writing project. I know you guys come every Thursday, and you've been dedicated, but there are also those people who just need a little more motivation. So we plan this Grow Creativity Donation Day to invite them to write with us all day long. It's also an opportunity to grow creativity through supporting our nonprofit.
Lobby.
Grow creativity through supporting our nonprofit programs. All year long, we put on events like Camp NaNoWriMo. Obviously, we have our Now What Months in January and February, and we're already getting ready for our big event in November. So we're a nonprofit. We depend on your support to help make all that happen.
We totally couldn't do it without your guys' support.
Absolutely. And we've already had so many heroic.
I was gonna say you're our hero.
It's all
a big
tied
build-up.
together, you guys. You see how all these pieces are falling
It's
into
like a
place.
revelation.
So many heroic donors today. And I want to tell you our current total. We are at $3,728.
Crazy.
Wow.
I'm going to high five more angels.
Yeah.
More angels. You're angels / hero hybrids.
So our goal for the day is $7,500. So we're well on our way there. You can donate anytime through midnight Pacific Standard Time. So we're going to keep tweeting for the rest of the day. This virtual write-in will also be a little bit of inspiration for you. If you would like to donate, the place where you do that is store.nanowrimo.org/donations. And
It'll
maybe
appear across the bottom of the screen.
Oh, man.
That's not how, we're not that slick.
One day with your donation.
yes. Madeline might drop it into the chat though, so you can find that. Also for today only, if you donate $25 or more, you get a really nice sticker, which we don't even have any of these things because they're already flying off the shelves. We're already sending them out to our donors. But you can find a picture of that. Maybe we'll drop it into chat. You can track our progress at campnanowrimo.org/donation-day to see where we're at and also to see some of the prizes you get. Also, all donors are entered to win a grand prize. So support our programs, grow your own creativity, and help us grow even more worldwide creativity today and every day.
Every day.
Yes.
Signing off like a newscaster.
That was like
Very
a real
professional.
good
Very
newscaster
professional.
sign off.
Stay classy.
Of all the newscasters out there, you went with Ron Burgundy.
I feel like he's the
He's
best.
poetic.
Yeah.
He's trapped in a glass cage of emotion.
He is an amazing flautist.
That's true. Now, why do they call it a flautist? You can call it a flutist.
I don't know.
It makes no
You know,
sense.
I remember getting so confused by how you pronounce pianist.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a long time I was like, pianist?
Yeah.
That's how you say piano.
Yeah. This makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're giving these guys lots to think about.
Yes.
And hopefully all grist for your virtual write-in as well as the rest of Grow Creativity Donation Day. I gotta run. I gotta see how our donations are flowing in, but I'm gonna leave you guys in the very capable hands of these guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Goodbye and good luck.
I think it's good night and good luck.
Goodbye is too final.
Bye, Chris.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us for a virtual write-in.
Yeah.
It's our first as a duo.
Yeah.
Teaming
Full
up.
time. You're not skedaddling. You're sticking here.
I heard some of you guys saying in chat that you really want to see Blobby meet NaNoCorn, and I can guarantee that if we hit today's donation goal, I will promise to Instagram Blobby and NaNoCorn together.
I didn't even hear about this yet.
Yeah,
Wow, that's very
chat?
generous. Well, I was doing a word sprint on Twitter, so
All right.
I didn't get to see all the fun chat inside information.
Cool. So, Madeline, let's tell them maybe what a virtual write-in is, just in case this is your first one. Let us know in the chat if this is your first one.
Yeah, so welcome newcomers. This is our virtual write-in, and we're our own little nano family, and we support each other's writing goals. And how we accomplish that in the virtual write-in is we have this live stream, we join on chat, we talk about prompts and our word counts. And how we accomplish this is by holding word sprints, which are timed writing exercises where we try to really squeeze out every drop of creativity we possibly can. And then we get together and rejoice about everything that we've invented and concocted. And so I'm looking forward to what we come up with this time.
Yeah. So there were a couple of you guys who said this was your first virtual write-in. Sarah and Lexi, hello and welcome. A bunch of you guys that this is like your 4th or 9th write-in. Alec, a bunch of other people. We're so glad to have you guys back too, of course. We don't say it because we just assume that you know how much we like you guys.
We'll keep reminding you.
So Madeline talked a little bit about word sprints. So did you already tell them what word sprints are?
I did talk about word sprints. I might not have been clear enough, so we can just repeat it.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it real quick. When I should have been listening to Madeline, I was being distracted by the chat.
I think you were thinking about NaNoCorn and Blobby and all their adventures that they could possibly have if you just donate.
Their shipper portmanteau is Blobacorn, which I'm into. But yeah, so a word sprint, if you've never done one before, it's basically a timed writing exercise. We'll give you a set amount of time, anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. And during that amount of time, you're going to try to write as much as you can. And we might give you a prompt or like a dare. If you want to use that prompt or dare during the writing sprint, you totally can, but it's completely optional. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they just don't work for you. Sometimes, a prompt isn't particularly inspiring for whatever reason. That's totally fine.
You can tell me. Don't tell Tim.
Madeline will handle your complaints.
Complaint filing center right here.
No, I mean, again, like if they don't work for you, you can let us know. I don't necessarily know what we could do about it.
I will take that in consideration for the next virtual write-in and see what I can
do. So that's basically what a writing sprint is. So this virtual writing is going to last for an hour. We're going to go until 3 p.m. And then after that, if you want to do more word sprints or you want more kind of like writing inspiration, definitely check out at NaNoWriMo on Twitter. Madeline maybe might put that in chat so you guys remember. And then also, if you follow along with the hashtag #GrowCreativity today on Twitter, we will be tweeting out kind of like these picture prompts and stuff from the main Twitter account, from our main Twitter account, and just like chatting it up, talking more about Spromps and Blobacorn.
We're building our own world. Oh, and the theme was world building, and so I can just see these tales.
Yeah.
I don't want to say rushing forth from our minds. Okay.
That's great. People were also
Like a waterfall.
complimenting your all green outfit today.
Yeah, so I want to invite abundance, which we can all benefit from, because the more resources we receive, the more tools and implements and services and programs we can give to you. It's all about you.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
We're
are just
obsessed.
servants for you.
We're obsessed with you.
We're your biggest fan.
Is that scary? It's meant to be nice.
Sometimes flattery could just veer too far. But let's just keep a happy medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do our first sprint.
Yeah, so we're going to start with upbringing, because everybody has to start from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing a sort of choose your own adventure setup for this virtual write-in, so let me know what you think about that. And our first prompt is, we have two. Either, when did your character discover that they were maybe different or a little off? No judgment, just an outlier or different from who they're around. Or B, describe your character receiving the best or worst advice they've ever heard.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
These are good prompts. So again, if for whatever reason they don't work for you, you can write whatever you want. Just continue on with the project that you're working on. But these are options. Hopefully they inspire you. And like Madeline said, invite abundance. How long are we going for?
Oh, I was gonna put that in your hands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you'll be the timekeeper.
Holy smokes. Okay. Do you guys have any suggestions over how long this prompt should be? Let's go for since it's our first prompt, let's go for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll try to give you a 1-minute warning. I'll set my timer right now. And again, we're on prompt 1 in the video description. There are 2 options you can tackle. We're going to go for 5 minutes.
You said, oh my God, that advice prompt is perfect for me. Thank you, Julia.
Oh, holy smokes. Wait, some of you guys are saying 10 minutes. Let's go for 7. Let's go for 7. That's a good compromise.
Average it out.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start right now. We've got just a couple minutes left in this spring. Cool, that's time. If you want to total up your words.
Yeah, let's get those word counts.
Yeah, share your word counts with us and maybe possibly a sentence or two if you are so inclined. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Saw a couple of people talking about some interesting things.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, go for it.
Little Miss Genius, and I hope I get the pronunciation right here. This is what happened last time. Look at it, Melora. Take a good long look. This is what the real world does to people. We don't live in a fairy tale. We live in hell.
Hey.
A lot of strong words there. And I think fairy tales are subjective, you know, when you say, oh, you're living in a fairy tale world. I think we all make our own worlds.
I like it.
Yeah.
Also, like, can they move? Can I move from hell to the fairy tale?
Can I go on a vacation? Is there a timeshare somewhere? Do they have other options?
That would really be ideal. We saw a couple. So Ray Dogs 101 was asking, just saying like they have AP tests coming up, whether it's more important to prioritize education over creative writing. I think it's so cool that you are attempting to juggle both, and obviously like creative writing, you know, fulfills like so much like needs around expression and creativity. But definitely your education is so important. If you can do both, that would be awesome. But if you need to take a step back, just to kind of like, you know, get ready for those tests. I remember how I actually just visited the place where I took my AP test in high school. It was this church that was like around the corner, and I went in there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is where I took my U.S. history AP test." But definitely, I mean, if you need to study, definitely study. Creative writing can be something that's like, it's shocking how much writing you can do just like in like little bits of time during your day. I think I saw Madeline saying, you know, just like even 15 minutes is awesome. I know a bunch of people here in the office actually wake up maybe like 15 minutes earlier just to try to get some morning pages in. If you guys have ever read Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott.
Such a good book.
Yeah, so that whole thing is like, it's so cool. You don't have to pick one over the other.
And we'll always be here. NaNoWriMo will always be here to welcome you back.
Yeah.
After your hiatus.
100%. And then Lima Bean 7, did you see this? So they built a writing fort for camp.
Oh, it's so awesome!
I want to see a picture.
I have a Pinterest of blanket forts.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's still appropriate.
Oh my gosh, incredible. I'm jealous. I kind of wish we could build one here.
Yeah.
But one day. All right,
One day.
so let's look at more sentences here.
I have one from Justine. Do you want to read it?
Okay, sure. So Justine Mayhew wrote, there was a prominent gash of a scar running just underneath his cheekbone, splintered like he were made of glass and dropped, the scar dragging light pink across his olive skin. Love that.
Yeah.
It's so visual. I love that phrase, like splintered like he were made of glass. That's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there's this rawness, because you think of glass as something that's fragile, but this character must have been able to undergo quite a lot to get scarred up and still handle business.
Cool. Let's see other ones.
It's hard to keep up.
I know, it really is. Okay, I think I have one. So Elizabeth Phillips wrote 312 words, which is awesome in 7 minutes, and said she had no time to process it as she felt a knife slide into her back. The pain cut through her, spiking her adrenaline even higher, and she turned and attacked the man with everything she had.
A lot of knife motifs coming up. I didn't know I'd inspire that. I like it.
I hope your main character's okay. That sounds so intense.
We need medics.
Yeah.
Somebody write a medic into their next scene and total brownie points. Just a whole batch of brownie points.
Cool. Do you want to read one more?
Sure. Let's see. What did I get? Julia Peterson wrote, I cannot accept his attempt to absolve me. Of course I would like to. Who would choose to carry around this heavy hollowness that fills every space with how she should have been moving through it? And I just love that phrase, heavy hollowness. It's very paradoxical, and yet I can feel that weight and that encumbrance that is dragging the character down. I really like it.
It's like she's carrying around like a lot of guilt.
Yeah, especially with the word absolved.
Yeah.
Really unpacks this concept of guilt, and just interesting to see where your character is going to go with that. Guilt is a heavy motivator.
Oof.
Yeah.
Awesome. These were fantastic sentences and word counts. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So part 2, we got there quick. The making of a hero. So we have A, write a scene where your character sticks up for a friend, or B, your hero knows just the trick to rile up their rival. What is it? So are you going to go the nice, the angel on your shoulder, or the devil on your shoulder? A or B?
That's awesome.
Versatility.
Sorry, I dropped the candy down here.
Candy's very important.
My bad.
I know how to rile you up. I'll just throw your candy across
God,
across the room.
Evil. Please no.
So what? How much time do you think we're gonna give them for that?
How much time do you guys want? Do you want something longer than what we just did, or shorter?
Save the candy.
My
somebody called Elizabeth salad.
You guys, so let me just do a quick commercial for these Whoppers. But they're strawberry milkshake Whoppers.
Actually, can I have one of those?
Yeah, they're really good. I thought they would maybe be gross, but they're pretty awesome. Okay. 10 minutes. It looks like that's the overwhelming count.
All right.
So I'm going to go for 10 minutes. And let's
sell out. They think that the Whopper company is.
Yeah, getting that Whopper money. No, I mean, in case that wasn't clear, we're totally not getting any Whopper
Out of the honesty
money.
of his heart, he just wanted to let you know Whoppers is a great writing candy. It's the official candy of today.
They are good. writing candy because like they're not that messy. You can like hold them in your
That's true.
hands. They're like
Yeah, I didn't get any
bite-sized.
residue.
Mm-hmm. They're like bite-sized. You can eat one after every like 100 words or whatever.
Ooh,
It's
the
great.
marshmallow motivation technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're not getting any money from
Mm-mm.
Whoppers now, but we're planning the we're laying the foundation. Okay, all right, sorry.
Tangent.
We're gonna go for 10 minutes. If you're just joining us, all the prompts are in the video description below. We're on prompt 2 right now, and there are 2 options. You can choose which one you like better. And if you don't like any of them, you can write whatever you want. You can just continue.
And just let us know what you came up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go for 10 minutes. I'll try to remember to give you guys like a halfway point reminder. We're gonna start right now. got just a couple minutes, no, a little less than 5 minutes left. We got about a minute left in this sprint. Cool, that's time.
Yeah.
Let us know your word counts and then possibly share a sentence or two if you're so inclined, which I said that last time. I feel like that's just, I'm worried about your inclinations.
You have your go-to phrases.
I saw Brianna saying that they are fighting the urge to include emojis in their writing, which
We
don't fight
accept
that
emojis.
urge. We love emojis.
Yeah.
If they can make an emoji movie, which they're planning to, you can include emojis
Yeah, I'm
in your
saying that.
writing
There's
project.
a screenplay that a comedian made of just emojis,
Really?
and it's called Lady Dancing in the
Oh my
Red
God,
Dress,
amazing.
which is that flamenco dancer
I love
emoji.
it. Yeah,
Have you
that's
seen
my
it?
favorite one.
Also, somebody said that your Whoppers inspired a scene for
Really?
that Lore Nicolot. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, will you
So maybe we should
please?
just start bringing props and, well, maybe not food items, because sometimes
Mm.
people get angry at me and
Yeah.
they say like, oh, you're making me hungry. So maybe eat before virtual write-ins, I think, is the moral of the story.
But also, please share a sentence about
The candy.
About the candy. That's awesome. All right, let's look at some of these word counts and sentences. Pagus Maximus wrote 412 words during that sprint. Incredible. Holy smokes, Julia Peterson wrote 600.
Whoa. I'm
Amazing.
blown away.
Goddess 21Q wrote 184. So good. It doesn't look like any. Maris Maple 67. Awesome.
Your lucky
Please
number.
join my club. My club is the under 100 word club.
It's a very special club.
I typically end up in that club after every sprint. But it's cool. We got snacks. We got strawberry milkshake Whoppers. So. Awesome. Megan H wrote 274 words and said, "You had to ride out the storm for its full fury, and only then could you allow yourself to grieve."
Ooh.
I think that's really true.
Somber moods today.
Mm-hmm. I like it though. It seems like you guys are getting like real deep into your
Mhm.
writing projects, whatever you're
Mhm.
writing. Conflict abounding, which is what we want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Just juicy conflict.
Yeah.
Also, in the vein of darkness and journeying forward, perhaps into oblivion, here is one. Lima Bean 7, they say, Stan whispered, the closer a person draws to the Elidort caves, the more they disappear from the minds of others.
Creepy. Super creepy.
Yeah, I think that could get picked up for a horror movie.
Yeah.
I like
Slash,
it.
like now I'm wondering, like, what if you're like con artist and like you're
Well,
trying to, you
you're
know
like,
what I mean?
I gotta hit up those caves.
Exactly.
As fast as I can.
I want everyone to forget the shenanigans I pulled.
Oh,
Cool.
here's a colorful one from Lexi Clark.
Awesome.
Oh my God, what happened? My green and red blood spills onto my hand. I thought that my blood and I had an agreement. I thought that it would stay inside. And so it's just cool how you can play with that duality of colors. Mostly people associate blood with red, and I'm wondering, is she a mixture of species?
Yeah.
Perhaps, and she's trying to hide it. It seems like she's an internal conflict with that because she's saying it's a betrayal to have the blood displayed on her skin.
Does your blood have a consciousness?
Ooh, that'd be so cool if like the
Yeah.
species was the blood itself, perhaps, and that's how the legacy continues.
Yeah. Did you actually have a conversation with your blood?
How dare you?
I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be neat. Cool. Eileen Jewell wrote, "He can't speak? No." The woman rested her hands on one well-cushioned hip. "Why?" "We reckon he was born like that." She shook her gray head sadly. "Unfortunate thing that." I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we get such a good picture of the woman just like from that like really well-chosen description.
Body language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. Anything else you want to read?
Let's see.
Distracted Firefly says, "Who doesn't have conversations with their dog?"
As you do. Well, here's just, it's not exactly a passage, but I think it's something that we can all resonate with. Kimberly Plaskett said, how do you write when all you can do is cry over the feelings your character is going through?
Oh.
Do you ever get the symbiotic effect where you're just feeling for your character?
I also saw Kimberly say, some of these make my story sound really lame, which, oh my gosh, like I'm sure it's awesome and amazing.
We're just our own worst critics.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
We got to get out of that headspace and just write.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have to do.
It's that inner editor thing, and I think that's like so hard for writers, especially like that urge to kind of like compare our own progress, just because there are so many like examples out there. I don't know if you guys saw the pep talk from earlier this week, the participant pep talk. It went out to Camper Messages, but it was written by oh my gosh, why am I totally blanking on her name right now? What was it?
You can look it up for the sake of
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, because it was so good. I didn't want to be able to credit her correctly.
Well, I remember in a class, one of the very revealing days we had was when we got to see the beginning manuscript of somebody writing a book on editing, and he was like, I am somebody who everybody goes to as the go-to source for all copy editing, and yet I still lapse into mistakes constantly, and I had to undergo 5 different drafts just to get to my first draft that I was willing to show you guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's so true. I think there was someone else who was saying just like a lot of times we compare our first drafts to like books on the shelves, which are like
it's just
12 drafts, or like, you know, been gone over by like so many different people to get into their final form.
Yeah. Our blooper reel to their highlight reel.
Yeah.
It's just not real.
Oh my gosh. Natalie, that was so good. That just blew my mind. I feel like I do that just in life. Like comparing my blooper reel to other people's highlight reels. Wow, that was really good, Madeline. But that participant pep talk I was mentioning from Lucy Hallowell earlier in the week, she just talks about how she goes into bookstores and like looks at all these books on the shelves and kind of imagines her book there. And it's really easy to get caught up in kind of that imagining of like what your book can be, but how what's crucial is what you guys are doing right now, that like it's the work that's kind of unglamorous but essential, you know?
Which is more than other people do. You know, other people are just too scared of the process and they don't try at all, which is why you inspire me.
Yeah. So keep going. You're doing incredible. Give yourself a huge high five.
Yeah, sing your own praises.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, prompt 3 time.
Prompt 3.
Prompt 3 time. We just had to have those words of wisdom. We had to reflect. Well, wisdom is questionable whenever I'm talking.
We had to address your great question.
Yeah.
I mean, these are like questions that like writers have and like just real emotions that writers go through. So we're so excited to be able to talk with you guys about that during these virtual write-ins. And now we're gonna do some writing. We're moving on to prompt 3.
Prompt 3.
Oh, nice. I love that you guys are giving yourself self-fives.
Yeah.
Self-love.
Yes.
All right, cool. So prompt 3, if you guys want to let us know how much time you guys might want for this prompt, it might have to be a little bit on the shorter side since we've done a couple long ones.
Okay, so prompt 3. A, your character confronts their town's leader about an injustice. Do they inspire support, fury, or a bored yawn? Yeah. Or B, it's time to get out there and make a change. What is the first tool your character reaches for? Nice. And I think that could go a lot of ways. It could be a comedy or a very serious action scene. So
I love it. All right, so cool. 5 minutes. You guys are reading my mind.
We're building a connection.
Yeah, we're just
we're receiving each other's thoughts. Telepathy? We're telepathic.
We're drift compatible. That's what I was trying to remember.
Drift compatible?
Yeah.
What's drift?
Did you not see Pacific Rim?
No, is that Tom Cruise?
No. It was with
It's an action movie.
It's
though.
like kind of an action movie.
Kind of.
Big robots and aliens.
Oh, Emily Blunt?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Charlie Hunnam and I think Rinko Kikuchi.
Okay.
It's really good. Idris Elba is in it.
So we're drifting together?
Drift compatible is when you guys are compatible enough for your minds to share.
They're sharing the same robot, right?
There we go.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Okay, prompt 3. We're going to go for 5 minutes. And let's start right now. Got a couple minutes left in the spring. Time's up.
Oh.
Let us know your word counts and a sentence or two. We're going to try to go a little quicker because we want to fit in this last prompt.
I think we were both eyeballing what Dan O'Dia said, though. Yeah. A pen and a paper because he's a thinker, and the pen is mightier than the sword.
Nice.
But the brain is the most powerful weapon of all. Mm-hmm. And actually, you could take that also literally psionic sort of powers, like how can we control the world with only our mind, even when we're in a predicament where the villains try to take every single object away from us, every implement, the character can still have their mind to get them out of that situation. That's what I was picturing.
I like
very
that.
X-Men.
Cool. Schnitzel wrote 132 words, said, "It's time to get out there and bake a cake. No more slacking. I was ready to battle."
I know which prompt this is in response to. Sorry, go on.
Whisk in one hand, egg in the other, flour in the bowl. Time to bake this cake.
Yes, I was hoping somebody would take it in that direction.
That's awesome.
The one cake to rule the
world. That was like very inspiring. Cool. Ooh, I see a few of you joining my under 100 word club. Welcome, Mark Abbott. Welcome, Kimberly Plaskett.
I'm a member.
It's great here. Cool. Alex says my MC's go-to tool was his boyfriend's hand and a knife. I'm blushing.
Oh my!
I love it.
George Takei here. Oh my!
I'm totally picturing your main character just like holding his boyfriend's hand while swinging a knife.
Because like maybe one has the fine motor skills and one just happens to have a knife and they're just at it together. I don't.
Or they're like a deadly assassin who also has like some social anxiety.
They need their boyfriend by their side. I love it.
All right, what else do we see? Super Mommy 811 wrote 145 words, which is incredible.
And actually, I have a piece of hers
here.
We can end with that. I need to help those boys. The whole town knows I'm mourning, but it's a deep soul sadness. I know what I'll do to help. I'll give them a piece of my spirit, like Pastor Jenkins said.
Oh.
Just this other thing of what we think about intangibles can actually, in a story, we can be very metaphysical and break all of the laws, and you actually can take a piece of your spirit to give to somebody. I think that's really cool.
Totally.
So user submitted prompt time.
Yes, this is awesome. We're really excited for this.
So if you want to message me, Madeline Flamiano, on the NaNoWriMo forums, I can get your prompt in, or we'll figure it out. But our first member submission was from Makayla, or Tatabug2000 on the NaNoWriMo forums, and her prompt was, "The sun didn't set last night. It fell and crashed to the ground in a big heap of oranges, yellows, and pinks." And so based on that prompt, can you write a scene that is colorful and explosive at the same time, or just any kind of scene dealing with intense color? Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so this is going to be our last sprint of the day. This hour kind of flew by. I think we'll probably...
Can I give one more credit?
Yeah.
So as we're crediting our members, Cal Jice, he said it rhymed with mice.
Oh, is it Jice or Geis?
Geis. Oh, Geis. Cal Geis. Thank you. Cal Geis. Yeah.
Could be Jice.
One of those. He said it rhymed with mice, but at any rate, he started a Twitter party, hashtag Midnight Camp Stories, when we were first ringing in camp. Yeah, so thank you for being supportive of the cause. I had meant to say it in an earlier video, but I was sick and darn near got heat stroke. So, okay, prompt time.
And Kel hit 20,000 words today and wrote something really awesome about how just a few days ago they hated their story or weren't into it, but then all of a sudden found all this inspiration, with the takeaway being that you never know what's going to happen, so you should just keep writing, which I love that. Congratulations on hitting the 20,000 mile mark, 20,000 word mark. And turns out Cal's a girl. Sorry.
It's the icon on the Twitter. Look, you know what? There's no gender at all. Let's just...
You're the best, Cal.
You're the best.
Congratulations on 20,000.
It's female to confirm, but now we're just going to be gender neutral, and then
forever. All right, so we're gonna go for. I think we're gonna keep it short. We'll try. Should we say 3 minutes?
3
Is that too short?
I would give 4.
4?
We can go over a bit.
All right, we'll go over. We'll give you 5. That's our typical anyway. So we'll give you 5 minutes for this last one, and we're gonna start right now.
That's great.
Got about a minute left in this sprint. All right, that is time. Thank you so much. Let us know your word counts and a couple sentences. We're already kind of over our end time, but we'll stick around for a little bit longer just to see what you guys wrote because we're really, really curious.
I have three. I have three that I compiled.
Okay,
There's
awesome.
Elizabeth Hunter. It came raining down in orange and blue and red. All I could see was smoke. There was a giant gash on my arm and blood dripping down it. Props were including 3 colors.
Yeah.
Alex Lightwood, this was great. The sky was gray. Everything was gray. I'm colorblind. It'd be great to have a colorblind protagonist. And how would we see the whole world if we were colorblind? Alec is so creative and just such a game changer. And then Lima Bean 7. Christopher awoke to find the room full of shimmering light. It flickered through the window like shards of glass, glittering in happy colors. He peeked up to see the sun singeing the clouds with fire. So it's interesting to have this interplay of happy colors, but then this angry, ferocious sun burning up the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Kimberly Plaskett shared a sentence and wrote, I looked behind him. I saw so many colors, I instantly thought it looked like a rainbow had vomited and projected its colors. I love it.
Oh my gosh. You guys make my day.
Picturing rainbow vomit now. The best.
Sounds like something a unicorn would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when it's sick.
Elizabeth Salad wants to know if they should quote the Emperor's New Groove in their project. And yes, why not?
Do it. We're all about fan fiction.
Why do we even have that lever? Boom, baby, the best. Anyway, cool. Let's see what else. We'll read a couple more, and then I think we've got like a little bit of a coda. So Amanda Webster wrote, the cool blue-green of the waves washed up over her toes, and she wished they would leave their color on her skin, that she might be able to blend in and melt away from the shore with them. Beautiful. Love that.
I'm a total water baby. I would love to just melt into the water.
It's
That's
so
great.
cool. Adam Collins wrote 150 words and said, Ivy Bitterlip, where did the bishop keep his mother's dead fish earrings? So many questions.
So many.
What are dead fish earrings? Why does the bishop know where your mom keeps them?
I think it's like a skeletal fish.
Oh, really?
That's really big. I don't know.
So it's not just like a rotting fish?
I hope not. It could be part of some ritual. So any final remarks? Donation day.
Yes.
Abundance, green, Blobby runs on donations, and he's getting famished, and we all care about his health.
Does he look famished? For real? He looks
for
fine.
Come on, work with the theme. And also we need, the pairing of Nanocorn and Blobby. So do you really want to stand in between that romance, or do you want to facilitate that pairing?
Love it. So yeah, I mean, if you guys don't know, it is hashtag Grow Creativity Day, and so we're gonna keep this virtual write-in is ending now.
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep offering a bunch of like awesome, cool prompts and having conversations and continuing to chat about like our writing journeys and creative journeys over on the main Twitter account. And if you use the hashtag Grow Creativity, even better. If you want some more like if you want a steadier stream of prompts and writing sprints, definitely follow at NaNoWriMo. And then finally, if you want to submit a prompt for next week's virtual write-in, send Madeline Flamiano.
And I'll update the video description and let you know about that.
Send her a camper message. And we'll, like Madeline said, she'll put a link in the video description.
And next week we'll be in media res, which is basically means jumping into the middle of a scene. And it's going to be very action oriented and adventure oriented, and hope to see you there. And yeah, bye.
Bye. Thanks so much for writing with us. Awkward ending moment. We're moving forward to click stop broadcast.